Florida traffic laws are in line for a possible overhaul, while railroads move to sideline the trucking industry. Please watch this video and then let me know in the comments, do you think traffic light cameras are fair? And do you believe that the truck driver shortage is real?
This is a Channel 8 news update.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kelly Morgan. Florida lawmakers are advancing a transportation bill that would make several changes to traffic law across the state. The Florida House has approved legislation that would allow the maximum speed limit on limited access highways, including interstates, to increase from 70 miles per hour to as high as 80 miles per hour. The proposal would also eliminate annual vehicle registration decals, with registration still required but verified electronically instead of through a sticker on the license plate. The bill also includes provisions addressing excessive vehicle noise. Under the proposal, drivers could be cited if they intentionally accelerate or rev a vehicle in a way that creates excessive or unusual noise on public roads. Another section of the legislation would allow the use of automated license plate recognition systems on certain private properties, with requirements related to how the data is handled and stored. A Broward County judge recently dismissed a red light camera citation, ruling the current enforcement system unconstitutional because it presumes the registered owner of a vehicle is responsible for the violation unless they prove otherwise. The judge said that shifts the burden of proof away from the government, which normally must prove who committed the violation. That ruling currently applies only to the specific case, but could be used to challenge similar citations elsewhere in the state if higher courts review the issue. The transportation bill must still complete the legislative process and receive the governor's signature before any of the proposed changes take effect. For now, Florida's current speed limits and registration rules remain unchanged. A high-stakes transportation turf war is unfolding right now as major railroads like CSX and Union Pacific ramp up efforts to win freight back from the trucking industry. For decades, long-haul trucking has dominated the supply chain thanks to its flexibility and true door-to-door service. But with diesel prices rising and an ongoing driver shortage pushing truck rates higher, railroads believe the moment may finally be shifting in their favor. CSX, for example, is promoting a Convert to Rail initiative, arguing that a single freight train can move the equivalent of several hundred trucks, potentially easing congestion on highways like Interstate 10, while also lowering transportation costs and emissions for large shippers. But convincing companies to switch won't be easy. Analysts say many Gulf Coast manufacturers remain cautious, noting that until railroads can consistently match the speed and reliability of a semi-truck, many shippers may hesitate to move their freight off the highway. I'm Kelly Morgan with this Channel 8 news update.